I am actress Carrie J. Baldwin, and I am honored to be featured in this book with over 100 women from across the globe sharing our amazing stories. The platform of this book is to honor, spotlight, and celebrate everyday women who are making a difference in the community. The creator and author, Tawanda Kilpatrick, was given the vision over 10 years ago, but set it aside until December 2nd, 2018, when she was rushed to the hospital after falling to the floor. Unbeknownst to her, there were blood clots in her lungs. He presented this book before her yet again, and after recovery, Tawanda put the vision in place. She assembled a team of positive, hardworking women, and a year later, the coffee table book, Unselfish Women, was birthed. Tawanda is an award-winning playwright, screenwriter, producer, and author. Here are just a few of the unselfish women featured in the book. Nancy Hertel Bolton of Canada, who is the founder of the nonprofit organization Making a Difference, has completed 8 water projects in Kibanu, Ghana. Water was piped in and is available from large water tanks where children can now drink clean water freely. Stephanie Ford is the founder of Area Need Missionary House, where those in need of shelter are fed and clothed. Nadia Okamoto, founder of Period. The menstrual movement works to provide access for feminine products for women to use so that they can feel confident no matter what their income is. These are just a few examples of our unselfish women. Take a look at one of our celebrated nominees. Our social media team recently visited with Miss Yvonne Jackson in her home. Yvonne is a full-time grandmother who retired almost 20 years ago. She gave up her golden years to care for her granddaughter, who is now 14. Yvonne is a hands-on, loving grandmother who enjoys spending quality time with her granddaughter and makes sure to stay involved in the daily activities and educational needs of her granddaughter's life. Our social media team recently took time to have an in-depth discussion with our unselfish woman.
We are here today to celebrate and honor a phenomenal unselfish woman. She is also featured in the book, and her name is Miss Yvonne Jackson. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us and allowing us to do this interview today. So we'll just shoot right in and get into it. Miss Yvonne is a grandmother, and you have raised your granddaughter since the age of
3
years old. Wow. So how did it begin? How did you start raising her?
They stayed with me when she was born. She came, they were living here. And her mom stayed with me until she was about 17 months old.
So do you feel like this is something you were called to do?
There was a time when people would ask me that, or just tell me, well, this is what you were supposed to be doing. This is what God was gonna. And I says no. And then after I began to grasp that, this is really something that I'm supposed to be doing. As time went on, I began to get a bit resentful because the things I wanted to do, I wanted to write. I love to write. When God puts something in you, on your heart, it does not matter what people say about you. Your goal is to look out for the welfare and the well-being of that person, of that child.
Yeah.
But the main goal right now is making sure that Lexi is taken care of.
Okay, Miss Yvonne. So one last question. Tell me about the situation that happened with Alexis when she was younger.
She was in grade school. She had just started. She was 5. And she normally would, sleep with her mom when they would bring her. But she didn't want to stay with her mom in the bedroom. So around 2 o'clock that morning, she was tossing and turning in the bed and everything. She said, Nana, she says, I have something to tell you. And I says, what is it, baby? She said, Nana, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. She said, am I going to get a spanking? And I said, no, tell me what you did. She said, no, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want to get us back in. She said, you know the tall boy at the other house? I said, uh-huh. She said, well, he took his privacy and he put it on my privacy. And I said, what do you mean? And then he must have told her, don't tell anybody, because she would get us spanking. So I said, well, did you tell Mommy? And she said, yes. I told Mommy. I said, and what did Mommy do? She said, Mommy told me to come and have my dinner. She totally ignored the child. I lay in the bed and I felt this rage come over me. But then I know it had to be God, because I calm. Something really calm came over me.
I'm so sorry that happened. But we'll get through it. She'll get through it.
She will.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're
Thank you again for sharing. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
We salute Miss Yvonne and all the other unselfish women like her who enrich the lives of others with their kindness, generosity, and love. To learn more about these women and other nonprofit organizations, visit www.unselfishwomen.com.